It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Will Reichert has it all teed up, and we're underway from Kansas City. Zamir White on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Play action, Fields. Oh, they're going deep here right off the rim. They connect on the deep shot. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Fields gets it out wide quick. Moving on into the red zone. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown! Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 3. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. With the gun this time, here's Dart. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Short yardage run here for Brown. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's Brown again. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Darts out of the shotgun. That's complete, David Njoku. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Track at 60. Hawk 70. Go.
From the gun, here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing third and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Let go. Hut, hut.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Dart gonna throw again. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On first and 10, it's Fields. Hits him on the out route. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Don't jump, ready?
They send a man in motion. Fields out of the gun. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And he's down to almost... Nope. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Throwing out to the left. Cut! And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Here we go, son. Green knight.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock. And that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
551, 12 go.
They send a receiver in motion right. From the red zone now. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, maybe give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Second down now, they need 7. Now we'll run here with Blake Corum. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Green Knights.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That one complete to Pitts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pull that in front further, 13-zip. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go. Check, check. 70 Timberwolf. Street, street. Huh. Check go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Dart from the pistol. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Hawks 70, Hawks. Huh.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Egbuka. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down from the 42.
Go. Cowboy 80. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Dart setting in to throw here. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, we just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jahan Campbell, yet another first-round defender out of Alabama. They're on the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
Design bootleg here. This is cut by Isaiah Likely. Yeah, he's going to be brought down right at the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
All set to go now from the 35. First down carry for Brown. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They'll run again with Brown. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dodds. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. They'll go. Here's Darts. Pass complete. Screenplay. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Darts back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So that brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Hey, check that. Ready.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
So a difficult 3rd down coming up on the other side, Brock, of this 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Five men out in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good punt there. They're pinned at their own 8. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Fields. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. We've set it down from 37. Throwing on 1st down, it's Dart. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Reese, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Dart out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here.
10 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
From the gun, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Eagles get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Here we go. No mud. Green knight.
Off play action, it's Fields. He's looking deep once again. He's got it at the 30. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Fields out of the gun. Back to Pitts it goes. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
28. Chiefs, nothing.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
60 Maverick, Buffalo 18.
Back to throw it. take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Santos set to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Come on. Hey, smash, bro. Cougar 19.
Starting the half with a give to Brown. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Connects on the crosser. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Makes the tackle. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther.
Second and 10 now. Here's Darts. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 79 Broncos.
On first and 10, here's Darts. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 23 on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4. Darts looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they need to get 4 on third down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up second and goal.
Brown again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Stopped for no gain, and now a big third and goal decision coming up.
Brings up
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a third down at your own one. Yikes.
3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
Come on, go Jack, Panther. Cougar 19, go Jack, go Jack. Ready?
Brown. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. They've made it 4th and goal. Working quickly here.
A 5-yard loss. It's 4th and goal.
Bravo 80, quick. Do it. Pioneer.
Dart going to go for it on 4th. And the shutout stays alive in the second half as that pass ball's incomplete on 4th and goal.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, Chimps clear. Yep. EQ.
Out of the shotgun, Fields gets this one to Blake Corum. And how is that for some breathing room, huh, Brock? Gets him away from the goal line up to the 20. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Eagles.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Drops this down. It's Corum. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go, right.
Throwing again, it's Fields. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Another throw for Fields. Got Mingo, it's complete. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Eagles ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. We good. Tonight.
Looks like a design keeper here for Fields. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
At their own 26-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
70, Warrior, 70, go!
Dart from the pistol. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Max Melton with the INT. And the Eagles are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
At the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from 37.
Here we go. Madden. All right.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dumps. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. From the red zone now. Catch made. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, set! Get up!
Brown on the inside give. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Give him 38 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Hits his tight end on the corner out. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, it looks like the 27 on that completion.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Going on 1st down. It starts. It's taken in by Lamb. And he gets this forward to the 19. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Eagles' 19-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Count! Let's go now! 18 Cardinal, 18 Street! Hut, hut!
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Let's go! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Check out!
Desperation time here. That one finds his man, likely. And they come through to this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards, ugh.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
70, 18, Viking 18. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. And that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end. Well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Come on, set.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs trying to do some window dressing. No doubt looking for a moral victory here in lieu of one on the scoreboard, Brock. It's 4th and goal.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Ready.
They'll go. Here's Dart. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Past the 25, still on the move. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's 2nd down coming up. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, son. 319, can I see that? Hey, right.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Back to Pitts it goes. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Fields throwing once more. That one connects. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0.